So much speculation on RBL. The stock has received a hammering on the appointment of a new MD, and markets speculating about whether or not this is linked to concerns at the bank and concerns around asset quality. The bank has issued a statement in response to this today, and I'll take you through that shortly. But first, let's find out a little bit more about the new MD and tell you more about him, because perhaps markets are not fully versed with what he brings to the table. Remember, he takes over from Vishwavir Ahuja, who had stepped down about 6 months ago. He's someone who took this bank from an old school bank and really transformed it, brought it back as a major player. RBL to be taken more seriously after Vishwajir had smoothened things around under his tenure. Now, Mr. Subramaniakumar has replaced him, and he, in fact, is somebody who has experience of more than 40 years in the banking industry. He brings to the table a lot of expertise in SME banking, in technology. Those are very strong areas for him. He's known to be a superb taskmaster as well. He was the RBI appointed administrator for the failed Dewan Housing Finance. Remember that. He's worked as the former managing director, chief executive director of the state-run Indian Overseas Bank. He's not your traditional PSB Bank MD though. He's someone who brings to the table a lot of other expertise, new age technologies and so forth. His career started in PNB. He worked there, in fact, for 35 years. He's a physics graduate, has a postgraduate diploma in computer application, and so on and so forth. RBL plummeted 17% to 93 rupees in early trade following the appointment of the new MD. But remember, Vishwajir had not really put in any kind of succession plan. So he was on the way out. Zareen was given just a 3-year extension, hence the move to RBL was going to be difficult for him. So therefore, they brought in Mr. Kumar. Now, the bank has also come out and put to rest some of the speculation around asset quality concerns, saying that they're completely baseless and unfounded, saying that for the year ended March 31st, 22, the bank's gross and net NPA were 4.4% and 1.3%, with a provision coverage ratio of 70.4%, with no reportable divergence. They've also said, and that they've continued to highlight, in fact, that the bank is well provided, doesn't foresee any asset quality challenges. Given the strong provision coverage, lower delinquency trends, and strong recovery visibility from the GNPA book, credit costs for FY23 are expected to be materially lower than FY22. The bank remains well capitalized and post its recent Tier 2 capital raise in May from the United States International Development Finance Corporation. The capital adequacy ratio of the bank has actually increased to approximately 17.8%. So rest assured, according to the bank, there are no underlying concerns. They've actually brought in someone who will probably continue Vishwajir Ahuja's legacy. And that's what we know about Mr. Kumar so far.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.